Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to talk about arrays in C#. Before we start with practical examples, we need to know that array is collection of data and each element of the array has same type, same data type. So let's create a basic example of array. We need to say that this is integer array which is called numbers, and let's assign some values to it. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's close the brackets. So this is syntax for creating a basic array. We have an array of integers, which means that each element of that array is integer number. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, and so on. Identifier of that array is numbers. And that's pretty much it. So we created a basic array in C#. So let's say that we want to print out element of array. So we need to know that there is something called index of the element. This is the element with index 0. So it's starting with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So if we want to access the second element of the array, we need to do that by calling numbers, which is identifier of that array, and we need to pass the index of the element that we want to print out in this example. So that should be 1. So this is, as I mentioned, this is 0 index, this is element at 0 index, this is element at first index, and so on. So we are expecting to see 2 as a result of this write line command. If I execute the program, we can confirm that. So there are also, let's say that we want to change some of these elements. We can do that by calling something like this. Let's say that we want to change the first element. We can do that by saying that first element has 10 as a value. So this is syntax for something like that. Also, we can do that for the rest of the elements, but that should be enough. So if I print out again this element of the array, you're expecting to see 15 as a result. If I quickly run the program, we can see that. Also, there are different ways of creating arrays. So another one could be integer example is equal to new integer, and we need to specify the length of that array. Let's say 2. That means that we have array of integers which has size 2. So we can do something like this. Example of 0 is equal to 5 and example of 1 is equal to 20. So we created an array of integers which has 2 elements. First element has value 5 and second element has value 20. So if I print out, let's say, second element of that array, we will be able to see that we got 20 as a result. If I quickly run the program, we can confirm that. So this is basic introduction in arrays. They're very useful and often used. So I think that will be pretty much it for this short tutorial, and see you in the next one.